Hello and welcome to the Best Today podcast. I am your host, Shantae Grant, and today I'm going to talk to you about our upcoming Best Today conference. That's right. December 8th and 9th of 2023 is the Best Today conference hosted here in Greenville, South Carolina. So this episode is going to give you all the details. My hope is that you are planning to be there. It is an in-person only conference, 2-day event, a Friday and Saturday, and we do get started Friday morning. So if you're traveling, please make plans to arrive on Thursday so you'll be ready on Friday morning. So let's talk about it. Starting with the theme for the conference, I am so excited for this. So when I am creating anything, I start at the end, right? I start with what do I want people to be when they are done with this thing, whether it's when they are done with their first Best Today guide, when they use the Anytime Today journal, what do I want people to be? And then I work backwards. Here, when I thought about the conference and knowing that we had 2 days, I actually turned to a survey that we did in February of this year. And we asked a lot of questions about the conference, very intentionally so. And then I also went back and looked at the thread of questions that I've received over the years. We keep and track each and every one of them. And a lot of them had to do with these two things that are the theme for the conference. And so the conference theme is presence and planning. Presence and planning, right? And how we will break this up is very simple. Day one's focus will be on presence and really uncovering the importance of being present, what it means, and how do we do that in our season, being present in the season that we're in and in our day-to-day lives? I've already started writing out my outline and the things I'm going to get into. And y'all, it is so good. In sitting and thinking about this. So, right, the first step for me is decide what the theme's going to be. What is it that I'm going to be doing? What journey am I taking the attendees on for these 2 days? And then I literally sit and think. Nothing else. I sit at my desk and I think. And I let everything that comes to my mind come out of my hand, either writing or typing. And as I began to really allow the experience that I've had for almost a decade of working with women from all across the globe, all ages and stages of life, so much came to me, which really boiled down to a few common things that I noticed to be true about being present. And these things came to me that I was like, wow, that's really good. Oh, that's so true. And I cannot wait to engage with you at the conference talking about this, that kind of the revelation that I had sitting here and thinking. That's why I love having thinking days where I literally for 4 hours, I just sit and think, talk out loud to myself, things like that, and kind of write, which then sparks something else. And I'm thinking about, oh, what about this? So it's like basically having a meeting with me, which it'd be interesting if I recorded that sometime for you to see what that looks like. But I have just feel like I've just been downloaded into so much goodness to help you and really just allow us to have a great time. So day one's, like I said, the focus is on presence. We have some creative breaks in there, some fun things that are happening. I don't want to give away too much, but no, it is going to be extremely intentional, as you can imagine, from start to finish. Day one, again, focus on presence, and day two on planning. Now, day two is really cool because attendees are going to get a look at something that I'm not going to mention here, but do know you will have the first look at something on day two. We will be talking about planning. And of course, we're talking about planning in a way that is intentional, that is not productivity and treating yourself like a machine / to-do list based, because that's actually the opposite of what I teach and how I teach. So that is going to be really, really rich as well. So it's going to be a grand time. I want to talk to you about tickets and how to get yourself in the building for the conference. We have 2 ticket types. Say that 3 times fast. There is a general admission ticket, and then there's a conference plus ticket. I'm going to tell you the difference between the two. Okay. So the general admission ticket is everything you need to come to the conference. All you have to do is literally bring yourself. If you bring nothing, including a pen, you will still be taken care of with your general admission ticket, right? It is admission for both days of the conference. It covers your lunch for both days. It covers beverages throughout the entire morning and afternoon. So don't worry if you're a coffee person, we got you. If you're a tea person, we got you. I don't drink coffee, but I know how important it is to humans, right? You need your water, your tea. We've got you covered, right? All of your beverages, your conference workbook for both days. So that's 2 books, 2 workbooks. It has all your materials covered for all activities, creative breaks, and sessions, and your welcome check-in bag. Because the conference is actually all inclusive in that where we are staying, the location is all inclusive. So I would say that is where the conference will be. So your general admission ticket covers your admission for both days, your lunch on both days, beverages throughout the morning and afternoon, conference workbook for both days, material for all activities, creative breaks and sessions, your welcome bag upon check-in. Okay, that is general admission. I will also tell you the venue where it's being held, that is where you will stay, and that also includes free breakfast. So when you stay at the venue, that also includes your breakfast. So the only meal that isn't covered is dinner, which leads me to Conference Plus tickets. Okay. So Conference Plus tickets has everything that general admissions has, right? So you get every single thing I just mentioned and a fun and intimately sized private dinner with me. And I'm so excited. This gives me the opportunity to really have some, sit down, share a meal. As you all know, if you know me in any capacity, I talk about the things that I love often. And one of those is to have a meal with people I love and to look them in the eyes and share a meal, get to know each other better, or conversation. And so I wanted to create that for a few of the attendees who would like that. And so there are 2 options. There is either the Conference Plus ticket for Thursday night, which means that dinner will be on Thursday night. And then there's a Conference Plus ticket for Friday night if you'd like to do the dinner on Friday night. We're going to keep that really small. So it'll be me and a small group of people who choose to get the Conference Plus ticket. That's the main difference between the 2 tickets is it includes your dinner either Thursday or Friday. You get to decide. And we'll have a good time. We'll have a delicious meal. And I'll get to sit and talk to you all in more depth than I can, of course, throughout the duration of the conference. And so I look forward to everyone who's going to take advantage of those Conference Plus tickets. I'm going to tell you, if you know that's what you want, plan to get your ticket as soon as they go live, because those are the most limited of tickets. Okay. So that's how everything is set up. 2 types of ticket, general admission, and then Conference Plus Thursday, Conference Plus Friday, one of those 2 tickets. Okay. What we also want to remind you is that many of your employers may cover the conference ticket, as a professional development expense. So please don't forget that that is an option that may be available to you. So what you want to do is now, before tickets go on sale, go on and give that information to your employer. You can link them to our website, tell them about the conference, the dates. It's going to be about presence and planning. And because a lot of you in your work, planning is something that's really important. And it's important to know how to do that. You're going to want to be in the conference, and your employer is going to want you to be there so that you can actually learn how to do the things you need to do for them even better and more efficiently, and much more intentionally. So I want to let you know that, but now you're probably like, well, when are the tickets go on sale? Excellent question. Tickets go on sale Tuesday, August 15th, Tuesday, August 15th, Tuesday, August 15th. Okay. When do tickets go on sale? Hopefully you just said Tuesday, August 15th. At noon Eastern time. So noon Eastern time on Tuesday, August 15th, tickets go on sale. Okay. So please go ahead and mark your calendar. Of course, we send out save the dates early in the year to tell you to mark those dates for the conference, December 8th and 9th. So hopefully now you have the things you need to know that are, I don't know what's the word, joyfully urging you to make sure you get your ticket on August 15th at noon Eastern time. Eastern time, right? Again, let's go over all of the details for the conference. And if you have questions, please text us at 404-737-1002 or email us at hello@besttoday.co. And of course, you can always post your question in the community if you're in a Best Today community, which you can join at besttodaycommunity.com. Okay. Conference. When is it? December 8th and 9th, Friday and Saturday, 2 days. Where is it? Greenville, South Carolina. We begin on Friday morning, so chances are you want to get in no later than Thursday. That's December 7th. The theme for the 2 days of the conference is presence and planning. Day one is going to cover presence, right? The importance of being present, what it means. How do we do this in our seasons, in our lives? Day two will be focused on planning, and you do not want to miss this. Trust me on that one, okay? Two types of tickets. General admission is the first type. It includes admission on both days of the conference. So it's 2 days of conference, lunch on both days of the conference, beverages throughout the morning and afternoon, conference workbook for both days, so 2 workbooks, materials for all the activities, creative breaks and sessions, welcome bag upon check-in. Because everything is happening in the same space. And we do have a room block at our venue and an excellent rate for you all, especially even better if you team up with someone else, bring a friend, come with a friend. All of those details will be emailed after you get your ticket. We are not making public where this event will be held. We're letting you know it's in Greenville, South Carolina. It's downtown Greenville, South Carolina. But for the privacy of the event, and we really want to keep this with those who choose to be there, we will not be making public the venue. So once you get your ticket, you'll get an email and it will have a link to that room block and it will tell you all the details about where the conference is taking place. Okay. Now, the second ticket type is the Conference Plus. It includes everything in the general admission for both days, lunch on both days, beverages, conference workbook, materials, welcome bag upon check-in, and a private dinner with me and a few other Conference Plus ticket holders. There are 2 options for Ticket Plus: Thursday night, dinner on Thursday night, or Friday night, dinner on Friday night. Ooh, let me make sure I say that again. Thursday night, which is the night before the conference begins. So if you're the kind of person who maybe gets jitters, maybe it'll be great for you to choose the Thursday night, because then you will have already met some other people, sat down with dinner with me, kind of we can talk, or Friday night. Those are your 2 options for the Conference Plus tickets, okay? At Best Today, we exist to help women just like you be your best one today at a time. So each week on the podcast, we are going to highlight your stories and your voices. So let's see what's in the inbox today. We have a 5-star review of Best Today t-shirts from Carter, who writes, "I'm so thankful to have a t-shirt that not only can bring me encouragement, but also bring others encouragement. This I Am Worthy t-shirt is also extremely soft and fits just right for my size." Thank you, Carter, for sharing about our I Am Worthy tees. We have This Is What My Best Today Looks Like shirts available also. And whenever you listen to this, because I don't know when that might be, chances are we have fantastic shirts available for you, not only to encourage yourself and be a reminder to yourself, but maybe to the people who walk right past you. And I will say this, for those of you who are coming to the Best Today conference, there may or may not be some shirts that you can't find anywhere else available at the conference. We'll see. I will say it's definitely in the works. So please let that just be another reason why you want to come to the Best Today conference. Thank you, Carter, for your 5-star review of the Best Today shirt. That is our I Am Worthy shirt, which I think we may have 1 or 2 remaining on the website. You can go take a look at besttoday.co, and they are under the encouragement category. Thank you again, Carter, for your 5-star review. What else do you all need to know? Venue will be given to you after you purchase your ticket. There are 2 ticket types. You know the 2 days. You know the themes. Some surprises, of course, I have to keep up my sleeves. I can't tell you everything. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. If you order your ticket within the first week of ticket sales, meaning anytime prior to, from the 15th through the 22nd, you're also going to get a bonus. And that bonus is going to be an extra little something in your welcome bag at check-in. So, and maybe there's another bonus, but you'll have to wait until the day, August 15th, to see what that might be. But just know, again, it is in your best interest to get your ticket early. But not only is it in your best interest because you get your ticket, but it's in your best interest because it allows us to put on the absolute best conference, because we have numbers early on and can begin planning. Some things are planned and some things are literally in hold as we wait to see what our numbers will look like. So please make plans to get your ticket early. It is August. It's not till December. You have lots of time in between to prepare. And to budget. So we're very excited. Remember, details about the conference venue will be sent to ticket holders. So after you get your ticket, you will get an email that has the room block link and telling you the location for the event and where you will be staying. One note that you will see on launch day when we launch tickets for the conference are 3 sponsor slots. What this is last year when we did our 2 in-person workshops, we had a customer who wanted to gift $500 to cover a person or to go toward the event. And I know we have a lot of generous people in our audience. So if you would like to sponsor an attendee, there will be 3 ways to do that. You'll also notice there's a sponsor an attendee in full. That is going to cover their full ticket. That is a full general admissions ticket. Sponsor an attendee's half ticket, covering half. So maybe we have someone that reaches out to us and they can only cover half of their ticket. That sponsor would fill in the other half. And then a sponsor contribution. And that's just allowing you to go in and click as many quantities as you want to contribute, as little or as much as you like. Those are going to be 3 options that are there for you, because I know we have so many generous people in our audience who want to really pour into the work that we do here at Best Today. I'm going to thank you in advance to those of you who do choose those options, and to the corporations, the companies that choose to do that. It's going to allow us to potentially help more people get seats in there if you all take up that option. But I did want to explain that you'll see that option. There is a sponsor and attendee full ticket, sponsor and attendee half ticket, and those are general admissions tickets, and sponsor contribution if you just want to give a certain amount that could be over or under the cost of a half or a full ticket. If you have any more questions, let us know. I am so excited to see you all in person, to see your face, to hug you if you're a hugger, to high five you if you're a high fiver, to fist bump you if you're a fist bumper, but really just to be in community. So, one of the things when I'm planning this conference, which we've been planning it for quite a while now, I said that I always start with the end in mind. One of those things is, why am I doing this? Why does this actually matter to me? And one of those things that I wrote down is, community matters to me. That's one of our offerings here with the Best Today community. But it's so powerful what we're able to do in this digital space. But there, in my opinion, is nothing that beats being in person, being in the same room, feeling the energy. What you feel from me here over the podcast, it's nothing compared to what it's like to be in that room. I've been blessed to do a number of in-person events, and it's just something about seeing the face of the person I've looked at for so long over Zoom, or the name that I've seen ordering XYZ, or meet a person who's brand new to me or to Best Today, and just being in the same space, transferring that really good, honest, true, intentional energy into other people, and then also receiving it back. It's undefeated, and there's nothing like it. And so for me, community in person is something that I value. It's something that I have missed over the last 3 years. I definitely haven't done it as much. Speaking and traveling at conferences was a huge part of the work that I did. And it looked very differently after March of 2020. For obvious reasons. And it hasn't gotten back to that same space, and I just miss it. And I'm really excited to be in a place that I know, and in an environment that I know I have cultivated and created. So I know that it is safe. I know that it's intentional, and I know it is fully 100% for your good. So I hope to see you there at the Best Today conference, December 8th and 9th. You can get your tickets at besttoday.co on August 15th. Sorry, I was thinking 12. August 15th, that's a Tuesday, at 12 noon Eastern at besttoday.co. I can't wait to see you there. I am so excited about it. And I want to know, are you going to be there? Text me, 404-737-1002. Let me know, because I'm just so excited. Okay. So thank you so much for being present with me for this week's episode. I'm talking over myself because I'm just so excited about this conference. And I've been eating, sleeping, reading everything conference this week that I'm recording this episode. Just remember that everything that I do here on the podcast and within Best Today is to help you live well. That is my desire, to see you live well. To learn more about how to get started, you can go to besttoday.co/quiz, and I will talk to you on the next episode of the Best Today podcast. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this week's episode of the Best Today podcast, you are going to love the Best Today Guide. Our Better Than a Planner guide teaches you how to get clear on what you want, identify your self-destructive habits and behaviors, and intentionally create space to prioritize yourself every single day. Don't go the journey to being your best one today at a time without the Best Today Guide. See inside its pages and order yours today at besttodayguide.com. Even better, when you order the Best Today Guide, we gift you with your first month free inside of the Best Today membership. So what are you waiting for? We're giving you everything you need to trade busy for intention. Go to besttodayguide.com and order yours today and join thousands of women across the globe proclaiming each day, "This is what my best today looks like."